Where am I? I am at Colonial Airstream RV in Millstone, New Jersey. You all know Patrick Botticelli. He is the preeminent national Airstream salesman, and this is where he works. And a lot of you know that I've always wanted an Airstream. Well, this is not that day. No. Today, I'm picking up a used Keystone. That's right, a travel trailer. I said it. Let me work on this. This is the first time I'm using a selfie stick, so bear with me. So this is a little Springdale, 21 feet. It's a great couples trailer. It's used, and it's going to get me started. Primarily, I've got 3 reasons for buying this trailer. 1, I need to sleep at the shop a few nights a week. I cannot take the drive anymore. It's 65 miles one way, and many days it takes me 2 hours to get those 65 miles done, twice a day. I'm tired. So I'll sleep in the shop a few nights a week in this nice trailer, have it fully hooked up. Second reason for this trailer is I'm gonna do segments. I'm gonna modify this trailer. I'm gonna do stuff to it, and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. I'm gonna do a whole trailer segment on the Humble Road channel. Third, June and I could take some trips. I have been trailerless or motorhomeless for too long. I used to sleep in my Pleasureway at the shop. I used to take it around and just enjoy it. I haven't had a trailer or a motorhome for a long time. So we're gonna be able to take some quick trips, maybe an extended trip to Florida in the winter. But today's the day that I'm hooking this baby up and getting her back to the shop. Beautiful, beautiful facility here at Colonial RV. And I was amazed. There are Airstreams as far as the eye can see. I can't get over the inventory on this lot. It's incredible. There is aluminum as far as I can see. And then they've got their sprinkling of Winnebago Class A's. And they've got a ton of Sprinter vans. And the Rams. That Winnebago Ram, what is that called? Travato. They got a ton of those as well. But it's a magnificent facility. It's absolutely stunning.
Bobby, yes, can I ask you a quick question? Yes. We do. So that's going to be just like a Travato, just like that. Yeah, it's right. Right. What do they do exactly? What that means is a demo is approved by our customers. We don't care. We pay for the executive model. Hey George, how you doing?
Hello, Patrick.
Welcome to Colonial Airstream.
Thank you. Thank you for that trailer. I appreciate it.
It's a good one to get out there, enjoy lifestyle.
It is a good one. I just can't get over this place.
It's beautiful.
It really is beautiful.
About 50,000 square feet. And then in the showroom, in the winter, we put, I want to say altogether, we can get 10 or 12 RVs inside. So it's really nice that people drive 3-6 hours to come to our dealership to look around. So when the weather's not nice outside, we got enough for them to see inside. And they're all well lit.
It's incredible. Well, I got to get back to building vans.
And you do a great job.
Thank you. We'll see you in the park on the next build.
Absolutely.
So I've been looking for a long time. I've always had it in my head that I needed to get another van when I sold my Pleasureway. I did a great upfit to that Pleasureway. Lithium batteries, I tore out all the propane. I have videos on that you can watch. So I sold my Pleasureway, which I used to use as my daily driver, and I used to sleep in it at the shop, my first shop, right around the corner from where I am now. So now for the last 3 years or so, I have been motorhomeless. No trailer, no van, no Class A, nothing, no boats. I got rid of everything during that crash of 2008. Did I ever tell you about that crash of 2008? It's a story for another day. Anyway, I keep searching. I always told Patrick here at Airstream, if you ever get in a Bambi, a used Bambi that needs a little TLC, I'm your man. Call me. And he did call me with a few of them. But even needing TLC, they were costly. They were too much money. So I had to rule out the Airstream. The Airstream that I eventually buy for June and I will be a 28-footer. I really like that floor plan with the dinette and the couch and the bed and the shower. Very nice floor plan. So that'll be down the road a while. Right now I'm still growing my Humble Road shop, and that is my priority. Any extra funds that I may have, they go right back into the business, whether I'm hiring another employee or buying the proper tools to get the job done the right way. And you have to be careful when you're growing a business like this. Humble Road's only 4 years old, and it's very, very big. It has blossomed. We've got like 11 vans on the property now. I turn away builds every week. You know, I get tens and tens of requests for builds. After a video comes out on a Sunday, all that next week, I get all these requests for builds. The wait time is one factor. The cost is another factor. We don't do economy builds. Everything costs money. So here I am at Colonial Airstream RV, Patrick Botticelli's domain. He's the preeminent Airstream salesman nationwide. He knows everything about Airstreams, all the way back to the beginning. He's like an encyclopedia of Airstream facts. It's incredible. I love to hear him talk. And here, I feel like I'm in Disney World. I mean, all around me, there's trailers and campers and vans. Oh my. So they're hooking up my hitch, and I'll get that baby home, and then we'll have a discussion. I'll give you the tour, and I'll tell you what my plans are. But you do know now, any mods I do to this trailer or any traveling that I do in this trailer will be part of the Humble Road video segments. I used to do travel videos, cooking videos.
All right, so this is going to be my cooking class. I'm in a campground, I got power. When I got the stove on, I got to have the fan on, so of course you're going to hear some background noise. So here's how I start. I cut up a lemon and I put some water in my breakfast pan. This is where I fried my eggs this morning. I leave that in there because that's good.
And I had a ball doing that stuff. It was a lot of fun. So I'm going to get back to that. I got too serious. Humble Road is too serious. Understandably so. This is serious business. When you're building vans for people, it is serious business. You've got 300 amp fuses. You've got these monstrous lithium batteries. You've got all kinds of systems that can go wrong, and they can be dangerous if they go wrong. You got to do an absolute perfect job. So it's serious. I can't be bopping around my shop like a buffoon. But we're at a point now where we know what we're doing, and I can get a little bit of fun back into the channel. So I'm going to try to do that. Travel videos. And I'm not going to talk about where we're going. I'm not going to talk about the destinations. I'm going to talk about the rig. My whole world is about the rig, the coach. So when I do travel videos, it's going to be how we travel with the trailer, how we hook it up, trials and tribulations, setup, what do we bring, how do we weigh, everything. I can't wait. Okay, on the outside, this little gem has a single propane bottle up front. It really looks brand new. It's got a power jack, which it didn't have from the factory. The first owners put that in. We've got double lead acid batteries with a shutoff. those will be changed out to lithium. Don't you worry. I'll probably put the lithium inside. There's this little controller here. If the trailer were to be detached from the car while it's driving, that would slam on the brakes. So that's a good feature. This does have trailer brakes as well. Around this side, we've got a nice awning. Honest to God, it looks brand new. It is a power awning and it has lights under it. You know, I'm not a fan of power awnings because they do get a mind of their own and just deploy on the highway. Not all of them, but some of them. This is pass-through storage up front, goes all the way across to the other side. I've taken the liberty of buying 2 camping chairs for me and my love so we can sit outside and relax. Here is a set of Lippard solid steps. They did not come with the camper. They were installed after the fact, and I love them. These are very, very strong, sturdy steps, and they hinge right up into the camper while you're traveling. Got a really nice screen door here with a dog, has a dog screen on it. All the windows around the van, all the windows around the trailer open. They're sliders. You've got your screens for mud daubers. This is your heater, your water heater. And then there's another garage back here. This garage houses a solar controller. I don't even know how much solar's on the roof, but we'll be adding to that. You can be sure. That's the solar shutoff. Now this little compartment in here, look at that. They put an outlet. They put a 120 volt outlet in there. I'm going to make this into an outdoor kitchen. So you'll open that lid and you'll pull out an outdoor kitchen right there. That'll be fun. Back of the van, we have a spare tire, back of the refrigerator. Here's my 30 amp power cord. And here's a cable connection. You know, it's got all the standard stuff. Here's the gray tank and the black tank. We have a slide on the port side. That's the dinette. And I remember when a Schwinn Tech mechanism was the new piece of shit on the block. Now it's the best you can get. That is a very sad commentary on the state of affairs in the RV industry. You've got to go super high end to get a good slide mechanism. Good like we used to know in the old days. Again, big opening window in that dinette. You've got opening windows in the bedroom. Here's the other side of that pass through. So now let's go inside and see what we got in there. Inside we go. When I come up those solid Lippard steps, you can see we've got this settee, this living area forward of the trailer. And this is what you call a Miller bed. That's what they call it. So by day, it's a little living room and it's got a little nightstand on either side with 2 drawers. And those nightstands and the settee have shoe storage underneath. They have windows on either side for cross ventilation. And then you've got a really nice deep hanging locker on each side. Then when it becomes nighttime, you just fold this couch down. You bring it down this way and then it flips again. So it kind of rolls on itself to flatten itself out. And then you can see the floor level and the hinge point for our Miller bed is right there. So then you come up here and you drop down. That becomes your queen bed. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. George, that mattress is folded in thirds. There's 3 seams across that mattress. I know. That's why I started van building with a futon mattress, because a futon can be a couch by day and a seamless mattress by night. So here's what I'm gonna do. I need to make amends here because my lovely wife, the princess that she is, if I had her sleep on a pea, she wouldn't get a wink of sleep all night. Now, if you look at this bedboard that goes up, right? This thing just stops right here. You've got all that storage space above the mattress. So I'll get a mattress topper, 2-inch, 3-inch mattress topper, can easily roll up and store right there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a bitch to get ready for bed at night, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put the mattress topper on the bottom so we can deploy the mattress first and then roll the topper on top. I don't know. Suggestions? Put them in the comments. Nice shelf above the bed. And you know what I'm going to do there? I'm going to put a little USB projector and I'll put a pull down screen out here and we can watch nice movies at night. And then over here in the slide is the dinette. The dinette is the entire slide. It's nice. It's a 36-inch slide. I was very surprised and relieved that the fabric, the leather, the pleather, whatever you want to call this stuff, done very well at the factory and has held up. Yep, this is only a 2021, so it isn't that old. It hasn't seen too much use. What I was told is that the people who bought this trailer wanted an Airstream. And they went to Patrick and they said, Patrick, we want an Airstream, but we don't want the Airstream to be our first camper. So they bought this Springdale and they used this for 2 years. And they just recently traded it in to Patrick for their beloved Airstream. And timing being what it was, it is now passed on to me. And I am very thankful. This was right up my alley. So that gets closed up. And then you flip the bed. That just flips over. I'm doing this with one hand. There you go. That's nice. So now, back to the dinette. We've got 2 benches, and you can see on the lower end coaches, they don't give you drawers at the end of those benches. We had a beautiful Class A motorhome. It was made by Monaco, and it was the low end. It was the Monaco Cheetah. It was actually a Safari Cheetah, but it was when Monaco bought the company. So I bought the low end of that high-end company. I got all of their technology trickled down to my frame. But we had drawers. These benches are completely hollow. You know, if you go underneath, you can see there's a thumb hole in that 1/4-inch plywood, 1/4-inch Luan, actually. Shaking my head. You don't see it, but I'm shaking my head. 2 drawers down below. There are no drawers over here because that's the wheel well for the trailer. So you needed room for that. I suspect we could still have room for a drawer or 2. I'll take a look at that. What do you think? Should I paint the inside of this dinette area? Should I try to make it look more homey? I mean, I did rush right over and get all the stuff I used to have in my pleasure way and get that out to get set up. June loves pine cones and seashells. So we've been carrying those with us in campers and boats now for years. And Dave Carey from Carry On Vagabond made me those spatulas. And his lovely wife Irene made me this leather cufflink cup, because she sees how many cufflinks I wear. I love cufflinks. What are you laughing at? I could love cufflinks. Over here is the galley. It's a very big galley. This is right up my galley alley. I like to put long countertops in my van builds, and I got one here in my trailer. This is just, look at this. This is all 22-foot trailer. This is a small trailer. So back here, it's a little strange. This is the area that's above that outdoor kitchen I spoke about building. So obviously we'll use this for appliances. We've got a nice Cuisinart toaster oven, convection air fryer thing. We'll put that here, put our coffee maker there. A strange little shelf back in there that we can't really access because of the refrigerator box. But it's still there. You can work with it. Microwave oven. 1 wall cabinet, and then there's all this space to the door where they put a TV. What were they thinking? How much more could it cost to put a few more wall cabinets here? Take them all the way to the door. Certainly you can afford the weight. This trailer comes in dry at 4,000 pounds, and it has a gross vehicle weight rating of 5,600 pounds. So we had room for 1 or 2 more wall cabinets. So I might put them in. I'll see if we need them. I'm not going to do anything superfluous. The sink, very cute. Cute little sink. I don't know what I would use it for. Not a sink. The cooktop, propane cooktop, not terrible. I've seen worse. I've seen better. What I think I'm going to do here, one of the first ideas I had when I was looking at the pictures of this trailer, I think I'm going to put a return right here on the countertop. Let's make an L-shaped countertop and put a big stainless steel double sink at the end. So basically, you see this angle, this is where I'll come off. I'll start here to here, and I'll come straight across. We'll make an L-shaped galley with a big double sink right here with a gooseneck. So that will be the main working sink, and then this one will be a bar sink. I like the idea of having a bar sink in my trailer. That spells party. I also like the fact that there's glass all the way down this galley. Windows all the way down, very bright and open. That's a big deal for my lovely wife. So we've got a nice big dinette window there. In our Class A, we also had a window there and a window there. That's some of the differences between the higher ends and the lower ends. I'm glad we've got windows on each side of the bed for cross ventilation. This thing, I've been told, this is a Winegard something or other. I've been told this was a very, very expensive installation. I'm not exactly sure what that does. That's either going to bring internet to us on a subscription or extend our cellular signals. I don't know. Now, let's talk about this wall. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I am not a fan of paper wood. Okay? Paper tiger, paper lion, paper wood. No good. So I need to do something there. What do you think? Should I paint it and put a picture mirror, an acrylic mirror? Should I paint it and put some pictures in place? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I got a nice shelf up here. This I like. I could store stuff up here like sweatshirts, but I could also put a USB projector or Bluetooth projector and a pull-down screen right here, and we can have movie night in bed. Refrigerator down the end of the aisle there. Decent size fridge freezer. And we've got our decent share of drawers and cabinet space. Not a lot. I actually have a lot more in my van builds. But we will work with this. Like I said, the price was right. I did not spend a lot of money on this trailer. Bathroom, it's not bad. It's very efficient. There's nothing extra in here. We've got a stall shower with a shower curtain. So I will be changing that to a Nautilus door, the squeegee type door. I much prefer that than these yucky shower curtains. Thinking about putting in a skylight above the shower. And I'm also going to get rid of this cheap, crappy shower fixture. I don't like them. I've seen them in too many RVs. Too cheap for me. I'll be changing that. As well as changing this sink. Plastic sink, plastic fixture. That gets changed out. Decent countertop, decent storage underneath with a nice big cabinet. And then we do have a nice size medicine cabinet in here. So that's fine. And given the little bit of space that's left on the side, I think I can add some shelving here if need be. And surprisingly, there's a fantastic fan in here. Not just a vent or one of those little tiny fans they put in a vent. That's a real fantastic fan. The gauges, the controls in here, this is classic. This is what you see in any manufactured RV. I don't have any faith that they're accurate. So I think it's damn cozy. I think it really is going to live well for 22 feet. We're going to have a good time. So you've heard me talk about the projects. I'm not sure what I want to do first. This is going to take me through the winter because, yes, I've got a lot of vans to build, and I hope my clients aren't watching this and freaking out saying, well, what about my van? You got to build my van. You come first. You know that. You come first. Signing off. See you next week.